Hello, hello, everybody, and Brian. Welcome to Brian's Picks.
No, I'm off.
Welcome to our Movie Libs show. Today we are doing Brian's Picks, which is why Brian was here next to me a second ago. If you've there he is again. He's part of the show. He tries to hide, but he can't.
I forgot that I set it up that way. I'm just going to be in the background for a while. Let me know when you need me.
Okay, if you've never seen Movie Libs before, this is a show where we take scenes from famous movies, this time from Brian's favorite movies, and we take words out of those scenes, and then you all give us words to put into those scenes, and we make a wonderful new scene together, and it's silly, and it's fun, and we love it. Anyways, we have a great cast that's here with us tonight. We have got Brian over there. We got Josh over here doing the spins. We got Stacey down below me. We got Tina over here in the corner, and Charlie's here.
Hey.
Hey, you this time.
Hey.
So, if you've seen us before, you know that for our first scene, we like to ask ahead of time for the words so that we can pre-program them into our first scene, give you an idea of how it all works, and then from every scene after this, you will be giving us words for those scenes. Yes, Brian.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that right there.
Yes.
So these are the ones that we got ahead of time. So I'm just going to get rid of those so people don't get confused.
Yeah, so people commented on our page, which you should like and follow to get to add words to, and they gave us words like fupa and tortilla, and we are now going to use those in our scene. So are people ready? Shall we dive into this thing?
I think the only thing I want to address right off the bat is that I don't have any Twilight in here tonight. But it's mostly because there's been Twilight scenes on Movie Libs before, and then also there's no Star Wars, which I'm surprised in myself that there's no Star Wars because I don't think there's ever been a Star Wars scene on the show. So
we have done Star Wars once, yes.
Boom, taken care of. We're good.
We've done most things.
You've done a lot of movies.
We've done a couple of these movies before too, but different scenes. So
okay. All right.
Bruce, comment.
Kiddos on the prowl.
Yeah. All right. So now, Brian, our first movie that we've got tonight. This is Galaxy Quest. Can you join me here?
I will. I'm here.
Yeah.
All right.
So why'd you pick Galaxy Quest?
I think it's one. Well, for one, it's a great comedy, but it's a great spoof of Star Trek, which is one of the other genres of movie. I love the whole Star Trek television shows, movies, stuff like that. It's so good. It's so funny. It has a ton of quotable lines to it, which I really like.
What's your favorite?
What's that?
What's your favorite?
I like it when they're introducing themselves and they're like, Lieutenant Laredo, and then all the aliens go, Lieutenant Laredo, and then they come to Guy, and he's new, and so he goes, Guy, and they go, Guy. It just makes me laugh every single time. So anyway, great movie.
Okay, so just to give you a wee bit of context on this scene, this movie is a sitcom. There's sitcom actors, and they are being forced to play like a real life space crew. And in this particular scene, they are being confronted by an alien who is pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
The crew, led by Tim Allen and Sigourney Weaver, are struggling to navigate this actual spaceship. All right, so let me get this background up, and if everybody's ready, we can jump into it. All right, let's do it.
You want to give me a...
And action.
We meet again, Commander.
Hello, Cyrus. How are you doing?
Much better than my lieutenant. I cut off his fupa because he failed to activate the ship's neuron armor as quickly as I'd hope on our last encounter.
I'd just like to say how sorry I am about what happened before. The whole thing was just a misunderstanding.
Deliver the crock pot to me, or I will destroy your MacBook Pro.
We'd like to do that, but frankly, sir, we didn't know what the crock pot is or even where it is.
You have 95 hours.
I don't, 95 hours. I don't, oh gosh, darn it. I give up. It's yours. You can have it. You just have to give me a minute to put it in a tortilla for you. And, okay, Gwen. Okay. Don't panic. I've dealt with this guy before. He's as obtuse as he is fugly.
Jason.
Not now, Gwen. Listen, we're gonna send every yo-yo we have at him tonight, okay?
Jason.
Not now, Gwen. Push these disingenuous buttons and send every umbrella we have towards him, okay? All right, Gwen. You can put me back on with him.
Well, I'm trying to tell you, you are back.
Perhaps I am not as obtuse as I am fugly, Commander.
I gave you the slash gesture.
Yeah, no, you didn't give me the slash gesture. You gave me the word dead signal, okay? I was agreeing with you. I don't even know where the hold button is.
And scene.
I think that was just for me, which I'm okay with because
Oh my god.
because
I love
Stacey's costume is
Stacey, that's
amazing.
every
Oh,
time.
God.
Yeah.
A+ costume work. Tina, you are Sigourney Weaver.
Yes.
Tina, you
And-
always talk about the park.
Stacey, give us a close-up of this. I need to. Oh my god.
Is that a tiny Aladdin thing turned into something?
Yeah, you
No,
look
it's
a messed up
a
Aladdin.
yoga mat. It's Velcro.
Oh, so good.
We never know what each other's doing for the characters we have and stuff till we're like here with you. So we enjoy these just as much on the fly as they're happening.
I was gonna ask Tina why she was wearing makeup, and then I was like, okay, got it. All right, perfect, Sigourney Weaver, nicely done. And your blonde wig comes in handy once again.
The most versatile.
Yeah.
The best
Ordered
one
another
they
one this week.
Oh, two or a different kind of wig.
Ooh, it was another blonde one. I needed some texture. I'm looking for a long, curlier red one, reddish brown. We'll see if I can find that.
Ooh.
Mhm. We'll keep you all posted on our wig comings and goings.
But if you would like
be in
this wig and want
descriptions,
to
right?
try it out for yourself, click the link in the description of this video or go to satcomedyspot.com/affiliate. You can find it there and we'll get a kickback if you make a purchase through that page.
Whoa.
Good as Tina.
Stacy bought one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Scott, look at what? Isn't it great? It's pretty great.
Oh my gosh. Well, our words are up for our next scene. Now we'll need you to type in words for us, and then I will type those words into my document, and we will use them in our next scene.
Pew, pew.
Let's see. Jess says we'll just call it the wig report. So
Mhm.
every week we can just get
The
a wig.
Fiddle Forking Wig Report.
Yeah.
That's what we call it.
People are just starting to put in some suggestions in the comments, so go ahead and get yours in now. Maybe some of you can start at the bottom of the list and work yourself up. That's a surefire way to try and get some of your picks on the list before other people. By the way, strategy.
Yes, I apparently got barfed on during that last scene.
Oh, fun! You gotta love kids.
baby. Yeah, if anyone watching does not know, I had a baby a month ago, and so he's a part of this.
Yeah, how's Charlie doing anyway?
Yeah, he's good. He's in the hall now with the baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell him to start puking on you during shows.
No, Bruce.
Let's see. Here we go. We have activity curling, celebrity Misha Collins. We have bodily function fart, or pee-pee, or earlobe. Event Olympics. Sweet treat, birthday cake. Body part is fingernails, or an event could be bar mitzvah. Sweet treat could be cotton candy. Something you do every day, brush your teeth. Term for friends, beesies. Celebrity Tom Holland. Activity, skydiving. Negative trait could be eating with your mouth open. Friend, friend term, homies. Body function, farting. Body function, twitching. Term for friends, pal. Term for friends, homies. Body function, crying in a corner by yourself.
Oh.
Negative trait, cocky. Let's see. Geez, people are really putting in a bunch of stuff this week.
Good. We appreciate it.
Not
Bangable.
angle. Oh, got it. Friend for term for friends. Sweet treat, jelly donut. Sweet treat, baklava. Event, bachelorette party. Bodily function, yawning. Don't do it, Annette. That was meant for me. Location, the 209. Activity, riding a bike. Negative trait, selfish. Celebrity, Trisha Yarwood, because the damn news keeps calling her Garth Brooks' wife. Something you do every day, shower. Some of us. What else do you need there, Coreen? Modesto? Do you need some Modesto? Or
Oh wait, what did I put in the wrong spot? Hang on.
we?
I need two activities because I put something in the wrong spot,
Okay.
and something you do every day.
Something you do every day. You stress, or curse the morning.
I like that.
Location, gym. Activities, skydiving.
That'll work.
Location, bowling alley. Did you say another activity?
Yeah.
Feeding. A sweet treat, a WAP.
Shirley.
Looking for, I'm sure down here, swearing,
Okay.
or curling, or crocheting a scarf.
Okay. So I think we are ready to go. Yeah.
All right.
Yep. All right. So our
Oops.
next movie, Brian, is Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, I love this movie. It's one of the movies in my life that I never saw in theaters, and I still regret it because the poster I thought was stupid. And so I was like, I don't want to see it. That poster's stupid. Turns out, great movie, one of the best of all time. I just, from start to finish, this movie is fantastic. There's a bunch of great scenes. It's hard too because you want to pick certain scenes, but it's hard to portray because it's the show and it's online. Like you want to do more. Like the scene where they're on the roof is fantastic. So anyway, great movie. If you haven't seen it, you absolutely have to see this movie.
Yes, and advertising apparently works on Brian. Make sure your posters catch his eye if you want him to watch your movies.
It does. Why do you say Stacey right here? Hold on.
I am Stacey, and Stacey is me.
Okay. I
We
really
are the same person.
Anyways, so in this particular scene, the guards are doing a cell check, and they discover that Andy Dufresne's locked cell is empty. They are questioning his friend Red in an attempt to figure out how he could have possibly escaped. I am going to put my costume on real quick because I forgot that was a thing I had to do in this one.
I know some of you may not have seen this movie, but I'm telling you, you have to go see this movie. It is so good. You will not be disappointed.
I saw it like on TV in small parts for some reason growing up, and then finally saw the whole thing together. So anyway, we are ready. Action!
All right, here we go.
Dufresne, get your bum out here, boy. You're holding up the bachelorette party. Don't make me come down there now. I'll thump your earlobe for you. Dufresne, dagnabbit, you're putting me behind. You better be skydiving or dead in there. I poop you not. You hear me? Oh my holy Trisha Yearwood. Sirens.
I want every man in the 209 question. Start with that friend of his. What do you mean he just wasn't here? Don't say that to me, Hag. Don't say that to me again.
But sir, he wasn't. He isn't.
I can see that, Hag. You think I eat with my mouth open? Is that what you're saying? I eat with my mouth open, Hag?
No, sir.
Well, do you eat with your mouth open? Tell me, what is this?
That's last night's count, sir.
You see Dufresne's name? I sure do. Right there. See? Dufresne. He was in his cell at lights out. Stands to reason he'd be here this morning. I want him found. Not tomorrow. Not after you curse the morning. Now!
Yes, sir.
Well,
Well, what?
I see you two all the time. You're beesies. You are. You must have said something.
No, sir, Warden. Not a word.
Lord, it's a miracle. Man up and vanishes like a fart in the wind. Nothing left but some damn rocks on the windowsill. And that jelly donut on the wall. Let's ask her. Maybe she knows.
It's a
What do
poster.
you say there, fuzzy britches? Feel like swearing? Guess not. It's a conspiracy. That's what it is. It's one big damn conspiracy, and everyone's in on it, including her.
And see.
And if you haven't seen it, there's a poster on the wall, and he throws a rock through it, and it turns out there's just a big-ass tunnel, and Andy's been digging it for years and years. I should not have given you this information.
And-
Spoilers.
and
Next
I am
scene.
throwing that movie from the get-go.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, goodness gracious.
It's so good. You just got to see it. You just got to see it. Nicely
Join
done.
us next week for spoiler picks.
Oh,
Yes.
be quiet. I messed up. Yeah, I love the special effects too.
I feel like if you watch that movie, you have to finish it. Because, like, if you watch, like, 7/8 of it, it's a pretty depressing movie.
Yeah, yeah.
The last eighth really just pays off for all of the struggle that you had to go through as a viewer.
That's factual.
First 7/8 of it.
Yeah, the first 15, maybe 30 minutes of it, maybe 20 minutes, let's say 20 minutes, it's depressing as shit. And then it starts to get a little bit better and a little bit better, and then it gets depressing as shit, and then it gets better, and then you're fine. Yeah,
It's a roller coaster for sure the whole time.
it is. Yeah, you
More
go,
down than up.
yeah. It works itself out, though. Yeah, I'm sorry I ruined that for everybody.
You know, it's still good even knowing that. That doesn't ruin
Yeah.
it.
All
I
right.
didn't tell you what happens in the laundry room.
Oh, hey,
Honestly-
shh.
You shouldn't watch movie
Yet
libs.
the
if you
entire
don't
time,
know.
guys, he got shot at the beginning of the movie, and he's a ghost through the whole movie.
Oh, no. I've never seen that before.
What?
I'm kidding.
Bruce Willis is on the back of the poster.
No, it's weird. Right down there, those are your words. That's what they need to be able to do their next scene. So please put them in the comments. Oh, and by the way, there's tons of people that have already put stuff in the comments. So you ready to start typing out Coreen?
I am ready.
Okay. Let's see. Dance move, the Macarena, or just the hip thrust.
Oh,
The classic hip thrust.
dancing on the bed?
Yeah, that's the hip thrust is dancing on the bed.
Hmm.
Fantasy creature is unicorn. Type of craft, needlepoint. Food is a roast. Outdoor activity, hot air balloon riding. Dance move, the hustle. Dun, 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 dun. Outdoor activity, volleyball. Dun, 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 dun. Dance move is the lambada. Dun, 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 dun. Soylent Green is people. Type of craft, knitting. Type of craft, painting. Food, chicken wings. Food, funnel cake. Something you wait for. Quitting time. Oh, like getting off of work. Quitting time. Got it. Food, avocado. Food, Nutella toast. Outdoor activity, hiking or patio day drinking. I'm down with that. Yeah. Activity is baking. Something you wait for. Taxes. Outdoor activity. Just says zip. Zap. Zop. Wait for your paycheck. Food, nacho cheese Doritos. Those are good. Food, tacos. Those are good. Type of craft, rock painting. Type of craft, popsicle sticking. Kayaking for an outdoor activity. Location, Victoria's Secret. Sewing, French fries. Let's see. What else do you need? There's so much. Oh my gosh, there's so much we didn't even get to.
I need a couple adjectives, a couple body parts, and a location.
Okay, I'm gonna go from the bottom. Elbow.
Mm-hmm.
Location is inside a volcano. I yawned. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Location,
Your show today.
desert. Food, linguine. Body part, weenus. Activity, making snowman. Adjective, slippery. Dance move, time warp.
Okay, I think we got it. Oh wait, I need one more adjective.
Adjective. Wild.
Mm-hmm.
Wild or goopy.
That'll do it.
Okay.
Okie dokie. All right. All right. So our next scene is Forrest Gump. Great.
One of the first movies. Oh, here, you know what? I just realized I am very susceptible to advertising because this particular movie had very little previews or trailers come out before the movie. They were really tight-lipped, but they were putting a lot of money into advertising, including billboards. Everywhere I went, there was a billboard for Forrest Gump. I couldn't wait to see this movie. Why? Because Tom Hanks has been my favorite actor since the dawn of time. I feel like him and I would get along swimmingly, that we should do a movie together. But this movie, for sure, I watched so many times in the theater, and I've watched so many times since, and it's just good whenever you watch it.
Yeah, and if you've somehow never seen Forrest Gump, this movie follows a simple man on a journey that is his life. And in this particular scene, he is meeting his childhood friend, Jenny, and they are forming what will be a lifetime bond. Alrighty. So if people are ready, let's do this thing. Action.
I don't recall what I got for my first Victoria's Secret. No, that's not right.
Should not be right now. Oh, I know. That's what it says. Sorry.
My first Victoria's Secret holiday. And I don't know when I went to my first hot air balloon riding, but I do remember the first time I heard the wildest voice in the wide world.
You can sit here if you want.
I had never seen anything so beautiful in my life. She was like a unicorn.
Well, are you going to sit down or aren't you? What's wrong with your elbow?
Nothing at all, thank you. elbows are just fine and dandy.
I just sat next to her on that bus and had a conversation all the way to school.
Then why do you have those shoes on your elbow?
My mama always said my elbow's crooked like a question mark. These are gonna make me as straight as arrow. They're my magic shoes.
And next to Mama, no one ever talked to me or asked me questions.
Are you slippery or something?
Oh, Mama always said slippery is as slippery does.
I'm Jenny.
I'm Forrest. Forrest Gump.
From that day on, we was always together. Jenny and me was like funnel cake and avocado. She taught me how to go day drinking.
Drink, 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 drink.
She helped me learn how to paint. And I told her how to do the Macarena.
Hey,
For
Macarena.
a really long time. Uh, so, sometimes we just sit out and wait for the paycheck.
Mama's gonna worry about me.
Your mama's gonna worry about you, man. Maybe you want me just to stay a little bit longer?
Yeah, let's both stay a little bit longer.
For some reason, Jenny didn't ever want to go to the inside of a volcano.
Okay, Jenny. I'll stay.
And see.
Oh man.
Oh, that was amazing.
Make you go see the Macarena for like 5 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
I love slippery is as slippery does. Is that what it is? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the new thing. It is. Yep.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that movie is so freaking good. Are we on scene 4? Is that next?
We are on
Okay,
scene
all right.
4. Yes.
Brian, did you cry? I cried like a baby.
Oh yeah. There is the scene. Yeah, somebody said earlier that they're like, I think it was Dana. Dana was like, lifetime bond my butt. Jenny used Forrest. And it's like, yeah, like you really realize like shit, she kind of used him to, but they loved each other.
Yeah.
And
Bonds have to be positive bonds?
yeah,
You
yeah, I don't know. They needed each
connected.
other.
Yeah. They were connected. Maybe not always for good, but they were connected.
I mean, once you teach someone how to day drink, you get to use them. For the rest of it.
Well, and I did when he goes to her graveside and
Marriage almost bad.
yeah, and he says you died on a Tuesday. I was like, oh, it's so sad. It's so sad.
And all that stuff with Haley Joel Osment as Little Forrest.
Yeah, so
Oh,
good.
spoiler alert again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
We're
is
spoiling some shit tonight, so you know.
so good, such a good movie. Such a good movie. Good job, all of you. Yeah, that was perfect.
Oh,
You
super
got-
spoiler.
you-
Jenny dies. There, I did it.
Thinking.
So does Forrest Gump. It's so weird. If you haven't seen it, you're gonna be disappointed.
He was actually dead the whole time. He got shot at the beginning.
Just on a box of chocolates and died.
Mhm.
And then he woke up on a bus, but it wasn't him.
Mm-mm. All those people on the park benches, they were seeing shit.
All right. You got tons of suggestions already. We're never gonna get to all of them. Uh,
Do
this- for scene number 4, let's see. Here we go. Hold on. Yeah, I did cry like a baby too. That is absolutely correct. Oh my gosh. Okay. Number. They just put pie. Action. Curling. Something that has a scent. A skunk. Number is 7. Holiday is Purim.
Purim.
I haven't heard of Purim before.
Jewish.
Oh, gotcha. Action, cushioning, something that has a scent. Bong water. Oh, yeah, that's the worst scent. Length of time, a nanosecond. Action, bumping. Action, swinging. Feeling towards someone. Obsession. Food, guacamole. Feeling towards someone, positive. Smitten. Holiday, Boxing Day. Oh yeah, when he finds out the kids' IQ is 100, it's super sad. It's super. Action, winning, holiday, President's Day, activity, dancing or drag racing. Food, corn dog. Length of time, infinity, number 420. Emotion, cranky. Action, tweaking.
King? Is that an action?
Tweaking, that's an action. We'll take it. I saw, this is a true story. Because I live in a neighborhood with tweakers. But I saw a guy in the middle of the road, bent over, facing toward me, pants totally off, spreading his butt cheeks as far as they would go. And he was right in the middle of the road. And I started driving towards it. And I was like, if I drive towards it, I'm going to look at his butthole. So I had to turn around and I had to drive and go the other direction. Because I know I would have drove right past it and just stared right into the sun.
And you know what, Brian? Your street is so like narrow that you probably had to do like an 8-point turn to like.
That would have been the closest to a butthole that I've ever come to a butthole on accident. And
Isn't that how tweakers say hello? It's the brown eye.
They're just showing that they're not carrying. You know, it's like I'm not carrying. Just me.
It's called the Sacramento Kids.
Activity. Holiday, Flag Day. Food, candy cane. Feeling towards someone, love. Food, pickles. Sacramento is a strange place. When you get off the plane in Sacramento, they don't have the signs that say like your name. It's just 10 people, and they all present their buttholes as you get off the plane. The commitment that this guy went through to make sure that his butt was spread so far. I could see his future in his butthole. It was spread so far.
You read the tea leaves?
It's called the Sacramento 8 Ball.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. Ooh. Do you still need words?
I need a body part,
Oh.
and a length of time.
Oh, decade. There's a decade. Butthole has to be the body part, or kidney.
Sacramento
Please,
Kiss.
please do, Coreen, because that's perfect.
Sacramento
Fair.
Kiss.
Oh no.
It looks so familiar, Stacey.
I just need a negative feeling towards someone.
Jennifer has disgust.
Oh,
Can you use
disgust, thank
or-
God.
Okay.
Jess says she can't wait to come to Sacramento.
I'll be there waiting for you.
Present buttholes. Okay, yeah, go ahead and set up this next movie,
You can
Coreen.
really tell from the tone that we have currently. We are now jumping to When Harry Met Sally.
That old balloon knot.
So there are certain comedies that make up my childhood, and Harry Met Sally and You've Got Mail are all some of those movies. Again, Meg Ryan was like the biggest celebrity at the time. And I always, man, do you remember when Billy Crystal was like, he was in like City Slickers. He was on comic.
I watched him on Soap. If you want to really age myself.
Oh wow, yeah, that's old, Tina. And
yeah.
But Harry Met Sally was such a good movie, and I think, what scene are you gonna do? I forget what scene.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, Brian.
Okay, yeah, you do your thing.
But anyway, so yeah, this Harry and Sally are good friends.
Ooh.
And hi, Brian.
Hi, sorry.
Eventually, they find that a man and a woman cannot be friends without sex getting in the way. In this scene, they are confronting the feelings that they have now developed. We're taking you to the end of the movie.
Yeah.
So, spoilers. We're doing all the spoilers tonight, everybody. Okay. And this is why my hair is a little bit crimped. And action.
I've been doing a lot of thinking. And the thing is, I'm smitten for you.
What?
I'm smitten for you.
How do you expect me to respond to this?
How about you're smitten for me too?
How about I'm bumping?
Doesn't what I said mean anything to you?
I'm sorry, Harry. I know it's Boxing Day and I know you're feeling cranky, but you can't just show up here and tell me that you're smitten for me and expect that to make everything all right. It doesn't work this way.
Well, how does it work?
I don't know, but not this way.
Well, then how about this way? I love when you get cold when it's 7 degrees out. I love that it takes you a nanosecond to order a sandwich. I love that you get a little crinkle above your butthole when you're looking at me like I'm nuts. I love that after spending the day with you, I can still smell your skunk on my clothes. And I love that you are the last person I want to talk to before drag racing at night. And it's not because I'm cranky, and it's not because it's Boxing Day. I came here tonight because when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
You see, that's just like you, Harry. You say things like that and you make it impossible for me to disgust you. And I disgust you, Harry. I really disgust you. I disgust you.
And then we change scenes for a moment where they go to an interview. Never mind. The first time we met, we were disgusted with each other.
No, you didn't disgust with me. I disgusted you. Oh, and then the second time we met, you didn't even remember me.
I did too. I remembered you. And then the third time we became friends.
We were friends for a long time.
And then we weren't.
And then we fell in love. A decade later, we got married.
Yeah, it only took a decade.
12 years and a decade.
We had a really wonderful wedding.
It was a really beautiful wedding.
It was great. We had this enormous pickly cake.
Yeah, huge pickle cake with tears. And there was this very rich candy cane sauce on the side.
Right, right. Because not everybody likes it on the cake because it makes it very soggy.
Particularly the pickle soaks up a lot of that stuff. So it's really important to keep that on the side
Yeah. Mhm.
and seed.
Oh, so good.
That was so good.
Uh,
The
that
best costume change that ever happened in all of Movie Libs history.
I know.
Right before your eyes, all of you.
If only my crimper had decided to work for my whole head of hair, I'd have had proper Meg hair going on right now.
Oh man.
It's a tough one to pull off, that Meg Ryan crimp.
Yeah, you gotta do it. Okay, we have one more scene for you all tonight.
Oh man. All
It's
right.
a wild one.
Let's.
And I'm excited about it. So give us words. Brian, scene 5.
I
Show
got
them
it.
what we need.
That, by the way, that monologue from When Harry Met Sally at the end of the movie, that one that you just did, is probably one of my most favorite monologues ever. I cry every single time. As soon as he starts running through the streets of New York, I'm like, oh God, I'm going to cry. It's so good. It's such a good movie.
It is.
Yep. I want to write a romantic comedy. I think I need to write a romantic comedy.
Do it, Brian.
I'm gonna do
and then
it.
you and Tom Hanks can be the stars.
Yeah, he could be my dad. I could star in it. He could be my dad.
Or your romantic interest, one way or another.
I mean, either way, it's gonna work.
Somewhere in it, you have to have a tweaker with his butthole in there.
Maybe I'll write a
Not sure
movie.
outfit.
I'll write a movie about me trying to buy a house, and that will be a scene in the movie. And I'll be like, I don't know. I mean, if you get rid of the tweaker, it's a pretty good
Right,
neighborhood.
We only have one tweaker showing his butthole on this street. There's usually 2 or 3 on other streets.
What's really funny is this was my street. This was my neighborhood. So, yeah, baby. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go home tonight.
5 tweakers in that script for an Oscar.
What's that?
Then you need at least 5 tweakers in that script for an Oscar.
I'm gonna make it happen. All right. Sorry. There's tons of people that are putting in their suggestions. I'm gonna start reading them.
Let's do it.
Object Grammy Award. By the way, Coreen, your hair looks gorgeous. Reality TV show Survivor. Amount of money $333. Love After Lockup is a reality TV show. Adjective: clingy or horny. City: Vegas.
Vegas? Is that Vegas for vaginas?
Vegas.
Vegas.
City or town. New Orleans. Profession: fluffer. Something you might worship: yourself. Locations: 1830s London. Reality TV show The Bachelor. Someone you might worship: Maria Gloria. Amount of money: silver dollar. Town: Bakersfield. Adjective: green. Someone you might worship: me. Someone you might worship: Buddha. Reality TV show Below Deck.
Love that one.
43 cents for money. Reality TV 90-day finance. Is that a thing? Is that a
Fiance.
Oh, fiance.
Another great one.
90-day get some glasses.
Ugh.
Yeah, have a cheesy butt, Colty.
By the way, Vegas is what we call a Sacramento pocketbook.
Vegas.
Let me put in my Vegas.
Going to the club, bring your Vegas.
Object is a Cadbury egg. City or town: Old Sack. Someone you might worship: Stanley Tucci. Location: hell. Adjective: moist. Profession: janitor. Location: Bic Dong Mountain.
It's a real mountain.
It's a real mountain? Bic
Mhm. It's in
Dong
Vietnam.
Mountain.
Ooh.
I haven't heard of that.
Need a body pot.
Body part: liver. Object: vibrator.
Got it, I think.
Object doorknob, same thing as a vibrator. Charming adjective.
Doorknob is the same as a vibrator.
I threw that in to see if anybody would just quit. I mean, in a pinch, you just have to shake the door.
You just have to like jump up on them.
Ay. We'll talk after the show.
So anyways, our last scene is Pulp Fiction.
Oh, yes. I like it. So good. So Pulp Fiction. From a very early age, after high school, I would take my romantic interest to my friend's house to watch Reservoir Dogs, which is another one of my favorite movies of all time, because I thought it was cool, because this was like a former teacher of mine, so I thought it was cool that I was taking this girl to go see Reservoir Dogs at my...
And you did this like multiple times or just one time?
All the time. And I super liked this girl, and we were watching Reservoir Dogs one night, and I'll get to Pulp Fiction in a second. And we were watching Reservoir Dogs one night, and we were all sleepy. And I was like, you know what, Lynn, you can have the big couch. I'll take the little couch. And she said, oh, I was going to go in the bedroom with your friend. And I was like, right, of course you were. So then I spent the whole night crying on the couch, which leads me to Pulp Fiction. If I ever see that motherfucker, no, I'm kidding. No, Pulp Fiction is a great movie. One of my favorites of all time. It is a Tarantino classic. I think it's probably his best film. It has great quotable scenes. It's still, people are still doing this shit after like 30 years of this movie being alive. I think it's 30 years old, 25, something like that. So it's a great, great classic film. So yeah, Tyler said, whoa, dude, too much information.
That's not what Tyler meant. He would never.
All right, and you can set up the scene.
So in this scene, Jules, aka Samuel L. Jackson, and Vincent Vega, aka John Travolta, have just escaped a hail of bullets from a hidden gang member. Every single bullet missed, and Jules believes this to be divine intervention. Vincent, however, disagrees. They are discussing this while they drive with their boss's inside man, Marvin, in the back seat. And that's where we're taking you.
All right.
Everybody ready, Charlie?
Yeah, so good.
Oh, yes.
So excited for the scene.
I know. All right, here we go.
No. You ever seen that? You ever seen this show, Love After Lockup? I was watching it one time, and there was this janitor, who was talking about this gunfight that he had in an old sack with this guy, right? And he's just unloaded on this guy. Nothing happened. He didn't hit He didn't hit nothing. Okay, it was just him and this guy. I mean, it's freaky, but it happens.
Look, if you want to play blind man, go walk with the shepherd. But me, my eyes are wide, fiddle forking open. Except for this one. Got an eye patch.
What the fiddle fork does that mean?
It means that's it for me. From here on, you can consider my bum as retired.
Stanley Tucci.
Don't blaspheme Stanley Tucci.
Stanley Tucci, damn it.
I said don't do that.
Hey, why the fiddle fork are you freaking out on us?
Look, I'm telling Marcellus today, I'm through.
Well, then why don't you just tell him at the same time why?
Don't worry, I will.
Yeah, I bet you $333 he'd laugh his bum off.
I don't give a damn if he does.
Marvin, what do you make of this? Marvin, what do you make of this?
Man, I don't even have an opinion.
Well, you gotta have an opinion. I mean, you think that that Stanley Tucci might come down from 1830s London, and then he just stopped and oh, what the fatal fuck just happened? Oh, shoot, man! I just shot Marvin. I just shot Marvin in the liver. He's dead. Why the fatal fuck would you do that? I didn't mean to do it. It was an accident. Oh, man. I saw some crazy bum poo-poo in my time. Like this guy who bent over and showed me his whole asshole. This. Chill out, man. I told you it was an accident. I mean, you probably drove over a Grammy Award or something. Hey, man. The car hit no mother fiddle fucking Grammy or something. Hey, look, man. I didn't mean to shoot the son of a Cadbury egg. The gun went off. I didn't know why. Look at this fiddle fucking mess, man. We're on the city streets in broad daylight here. I can't believe it, man. Well, believe it now, mother fiddle fucker. We gotta get this car off the road. You know, cops tend to notice stuff like you driving in a car drenched in fiddle fucking blood. Just take it to a horny place. That's all. Listen, this is Bakersfield, mother fiddle fucker. Listen, Marcellus ain't got no friendly places in Bakersfield. Jules, this ain't my fiddle fucking town, man. Ah, poop.
And see.
What a closer! Yes.
Good work, everybody.
I love that Tina's sitting in front of the blood windshield or the back window. Oh, it's so good. That was worth it.
I didn't even show up, did it?
No, that's okay though. Tina had red confetti.
By the way, I really appreciate you allowing me to be part of the show and bringing my picks to the table. Y'all do such a good job every single week. I love watching and supporting the show. So thank you. It means a lot.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for doing it. We loved having your picks. They were wild and they were fun. We learned a lot about you and your neighborhood tonight. As always, thank you everybody so much for being here and giving us words. And we could not do the show without you. We the best.
All right.
Yeah.
This is Sacramento.
Sacramento kiss, everyone. Sacramento kiss.